All right. Well, we're gonna see what we can do. The Wi-Fi is not very good over on this side, but we're gonna try. Kaya, I guess wants to say hi. All right. Today's matchup is the Watertown Lakers from Watertown, South Dakota, versus the Detroit Lakers from Detroit Lakes, right where we're playing this game at. So, if you cheer for the Lakers, you got it right. You're good. You're good. You're not in the way. You could even scoot over just a hair. All right. We're gonna try this. The people that screamed right before us said that the Wi-Fi is not very good. So we're gonna keep our fingers crossed, hope and pray that we don't have any connection issues. Um, you're gonna take the ice. We're starting with Patricia and Lynette, Emma on face-off with Bree, McKenna, Keegan, and Lily. Lily up to Emma. Emma not able to hang on to it. And saved by Patricia. Yeah. Face off to the left of Patricia, 44. Emma Schleicher facing off. Lily shot. Good save by Patricia. Bringing it back into the neutral zone. And then sending it back over, trying to get a shot off. Lily said, no, not today. Went past Patricia in the front of the net. McKenna getting it out into the neutral zone. They're going to regroup and try to bring it back in. Lily getting it on her stick, sending it up to Keegan. Keegan not quite able to get a hold of it. Over to McKenna. Them sending it back in. Going behind the net. Going around to the back of the net. They're gonna try to center it. We're gonna say no. Lily getting it on her stick. She's gonna bring it up. Bring it into the neutral zone, sending it over to McKenna. McKenna is gonna try to get it into the net, still able to maintain control for a moment. Shay is gonna get it on her stick. She's gonna get taken down. Hook back into the neutral zone. Alyssa said, no, I'm not gonna let you do that. Alyssa gonna bring it up. For an offsides call. 12 minutes, 45 seconds in the first period. Take her on face off. Hadley taking it into the neutral, bringing it down. White takes control, brings it into the neutral zone. They fire it off and it goes wide. Alyssa going to bring it around, send it up. Piper able to stop that with her body. And it picks it up against the boards. We have Hadley and Shea. Piper going to get that on her stick. And then the neutral zone, sending it down deep. Corey coming down. They're going to get it on their stick. Bring it around. And Grayson on the face on. Taking their neutral zone. Lily trying to send it across, and that's a puck out of play. We're going to face off to the left of Patricia. Yeah, remember, a little shout out to Grandma from Wisconsin, cheering Elena on from Wisconsin. Well, we got a whistle because the net was off. 11 minutes left of the first period. Score 0-0. And then with the shot, not saved by the D. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. Alyssa across to Bree. Comes down in our defensive zone. Alyssa sending it back out. Puck going around the back of the net. Sent back up into our neutral zone. Or into the neutral zone. Bree gonna get to be the first foot. Back to the neutral zone. McKenna's gonna get it on her stick. And she's gonna take a chance in getting it into our zone. They're gonna bring it around back of the net. Hey, they got a shot on, saved by Patricia. Lily gonna get it on her. Attempt to get it on her stick. Not quite able to. Patricia saves that one. McKenna beats it to the punch. Lily's gonna get it on her stick, bring it around the back of the net. Send it up to Lena. Lena's gonna try to get it out into the neutral zone. There's White's gonna get it on their stick. They're gonna bring it in. Lily said nope. Lily's gonna take it back behind the net. Actually, we're gonna go across the front. We're gonna pass it over to McKenna. Goes a little too far in front. Alyssa gets it around there. Battle for it at the wall for a second. Alyssa gonna get it into our neutral zone, sending it down into our offensive zone. And we're gonna have Patricia. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left for the first period. Picker with the face off. Hadley's trying to get in the way. Picker's gonna get it on her stick. Getting down into the boards. Grayson with this on her stick. Little deep back to Hadley. Keegan's gonna step up. He's gonna get put away from Keegan. Alyssa's gonna stop that one from going in. Grayson's gonna take that one in the chest. And then tried to get it on her foot. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. All right, we are gonna have 2 minutes on power play. Huh? Do you want to do it? Power play. All right. I'm being coached on how to say the words power play. Emma fighting forward down in front. Puck goes down for a icing call. I'll bring her back down to the right of the white Lakers goalie. We have 1 minute and 41 seconds left of our power play. Power play. Is that better? Power play. All right. Oh, I just got the approval. Okay. And Patricia sending it over to Lily. Lily gonna send it up, try to send it to Shay. And that's a shot that goes wide. To McKenna. Battling on the wall. McKenna to Emma. Emma, what's the goal? Emma Fleitzner from McKenna. For the first goal of the game. Watertown Lakers 1, Detroit Lakers 0. 6 minutes, 23 seconds left of the first period. The score is 1-0. Watertown Lakers are in the lead. Sloan taking control. She shoots. The pad saved by their goalie. The puck's going to come around. Shay's going to get it on her stick. She's going to fire it off. Just goes wide to the left of the goalie. So back into the neutral zone. Down into our defensive zone. They're gonna keep it into the neutral zone. Thought we were gonna have a offsides call for a moment. Kira beating her to the puck on that one. Shay getting that away from her. Back into the neutral zone. Puck comes around. Patricia is able to save that one. Another shot up over the net. Bounced off the top of the net. That was kind of scary. Back into the neutral zone and into our offensive zone. They're going to bring it around the back of the net. Piper's going to say, nope, I'm going to take that one from you here real quick. Not quite able to hang on to it, though. Enough. There's some down in front. Not quite able to get control over it. Oh. Detroit Lakers for a ball. Score 1-1 at 4:31 in the first period. Great slap, Emma. Emma's going to get it on her stick and take it in. Bree. We're going to bring in through the neutral zone. Cross and Piper. Patrick's going to cover it. Emma for the face-off. Back to Lily. Lily's going to take it around the back of the net. She's going to see her go. She can send it up to Emma. Emma's going to shoot, and it goes wide. Patricia pushes it away. Shay's going to send it across to McKenna. McKenna's going to send it back to Sloan. Sloan's going to try to fire it off. They were able to get it poked away. Back into our neutral zone. Let's get regrouped, girls. Kira gets it on her stick, brings it up in. Sloan sends it back to Alyssa. Alyssa's going to shoot, but it goes wide to the left of the goalie. Alyssa sends it wide. Kira picks it up and tries to get it sent in. Patricia saves that one. We got a hooking call. Emma gets that poked away. Moves back into our defensive zone. There's sends it across. Wilson takes that. Emma's going to pick it up, bump it off the board, bring it down into the neutral zone, and fire it off towards the net. .53 seconds left of the first period. We have one-on-one, or score is 1-1. Back into the neutral zone. And they call an offsides. All right, we're going to face off in the neutral zone. Cross leg, Grayson on the face off. Keegan setting it up. Grayson going to bring it around, send it over to Kira. Kira going to bring it in. Bounces off of Piper. Piper's going to bring it down. They're going to bring it around to the back of the net. Grayson's going to pinch her off. Slow her down. Really brings it around the back of the net. And we are at the end of the first period. Score is 1-1. 12 shots on Patricia, 3 shots on their goalie. All right, so it looks like they're examining every 2 periods, so we are taking our 15-minute break now. So we will have a 15-minute exam break now. But before I will say that, we're bringing it around. Have a trying to get out. You're able to get it away from the white. Have we getting this sent in? You're getting white tied up. Puck is free. Puck is still free. It wasn't covered yet. No. Do they? They don't. No, they. Oh, Keegan over to Lily. Lily's gonna fire it off. Not quite able to make it. Goes one. Back into the neutral zone and into our defensive zone. Lily's gonna. It's gonna be an offside, or I'm sorry, icing. Gonna bring it back down to the right of the white team's goalie. Back in the neutral zone, down into our defensive zone. Alyssa brings it around. We're both playing it on their knees down there. So we're sending it up to Grissom. Grissom's gonna bring it across. Grissom runs. He fires it across the goalie. That's a puck out of play. I apologize if you guys. The Wi-Fi is absolutely horrible in this rink. I understand it's not my fault, but I still feel bad trying to continue videoing and hope you guys can see something. Emma sends it around. Gets a goal. Sends it over to Bree. Bree quite able to get it on his stick. McKenna gets control of it, and she's gonna send it in, and pad saved by their goal. Keegan firing it to the center. And McKenna with the goal. It is now 2-2. Yeah, he scores 2-2. She wasn't even out there. Jeez. Shea bringing around the back of the net, sending it up to Kelty. Kelty Sloan keeping it in to the neutral, or getting it into the neutral zone. Sorry, gonna take it back around their net. Shea keeping it in. Kelty getting it in. We're gonna have an icing call. That brings it down to the left of our or left of their goalie. And 6 minutes left of the first, left of the second period. Sorry, Graceland getting the puck on her stick, sending it, centering it. You're not quite able to get that in. We send it back into the neutral zone, over into our offense or defensive zone. Alyssa beating them to it. Hero getting it on her stick. Going to try to bring it on to the neutral zone. Not quite able to do it. Getting it picked up by Graceland. Graceland sends it in towards the goalie, and it got stopped by the goalie. Icing call, bringing that down to the left of the white goalie. Let's go, Watertown! Yeah, probably. They're a series 3. Being able to deke out that girl, she ran into the boards, and we got an icing call. It's going to bring that to the right of Patricia. Oh, right now, white 15 shots on goal, black 12 shots on goals. Score is 2-2, 4:43 left of the second period. We got Sloan on center facing off, sending it over to Alyssa. Alyssa's gonna pick it up and she's gonna bring it around to the back of the net. Try to send it up, sending it into the neutral zone. Getting a little chippy out there, but able to get it. Audrinas get a shot off. Nice. Nice try, Audrina! Audrina trying to send it back to Sloan's gonna send it over, and it's gonna get covered by a white goalie. Let's go Black! I apologize if I yell too loud in your ear. Close game. Shay keeping it in. They're gonna send it down, and it's gonna be an icing call to the right of the white goalie. Got to warm them up first. Well, if it makes you guys feel any better, there's only 9 followers compared to the 20 earlier. Yeah, yep. I know, right? Graceland on face off, sending it back to Shay. They're going to bring it back behind their net. Alyssa's going to step up. They're going to get it on their stick, try to bring it in. And Patricia's going to save that one. Shay's going to bring it around, send it up to Kira. Kira's not quite able to make it, but that's an offsides call. We're going to face off right where those ladies are standing. Yeah, we're going to do a line change. Elbow with the face on. McKenna's going to get it on her stick. Bring it down into our offensive zone. She's going to center it. Emma not quite able to get there in time. Getting it poked away. Emma going to bring it around the back of Patricia. McKenna's going to bring it in. Neutral zone. Oh, McKenna tried. We're not quite able to get it there. We're going to try to get it on her stick. Lily saving it. Oh, gets back into the neutral zone. We're going to get out. Try again. White going to bring it around the back of their net. Emma's going to chase it around. It's going to get out into the neutral zone. Emma's going to lift that stick away, and that's going to be a puck out of play. Mm. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left of the second period. White shots are 16, black shots are 14. Score is 2-2 in the second period. Shade Piper. Piper sending it up into the neutral zone. Sloan trying to get a hold of it, but gets it sent in. Back into the neutral zone. Shay across to Alyssa. Alyssa's going to pick it up, take it back behind Patricia. Just kidding. We're going to go back around behind Patricia once more. We're going to send it up to Sloan. Sloan's going to send it up. Back into our defensive zone. And back into the neutral zone. Back into our offensive zone. Kelpie's got it on her stick, sending it over. Not quite able to get it there. Kelpie on her stick. Oh. Alyssa to Shay. Shay to the feet of White. Piper's going to bring it, come around. I think the ice is slippery over there. And we have an icing call. It's going to bring that back down here to the left of the White's goalie. 50 seconds left of the second period. 5-0. 50 seconds left of the second period. Let's go, Lakers! Go, Watertown! It's hard to yell for this team. They're both Lakers. Keegan ripping it towards the goal. Grissom gonna beat him to it. Hobart Hadley's gonna get a hold of it, and she's gonna try to center or get it into the goal, but not quite able to get there. Graceland tries her shot, not quite able to either. Down into our defensive zone. Keegan got it tied up. Whose wife is that? At the end of the second period is 2-2. We'll take a short break and we will be right back. No Zam, so it'll be just a minute or minute and a half, and we will be back. I'm getting a hold of the bed and getting oh, it's an offsides. Calm down. McKenna gets it back to Keegan. Keegan takes it up. Sends it to Bree. For keeping an eye on it as it goes behind the net and then back up. Emma's gonna trip. There's something on the ice there because there's no way she would have fell for that. Back into the neutral zone, over into our offensive zone. Keegan getting a hold of it. Keegan gonna send it back to McKenna. McKenna gonna send it over to Lily. Lily's gonna send it back to McKenna. McKenna sending it up to Sloan. Sloan's gonna bring it in. And Sloan's gonna fire it in the pad shot of the goalie. You're fine. Sloan back to McKenna. McKenna tried to get it in, not quite able to make it. Back into our neutral zone. Lily's gonna pick it up and she's going to get it into our neutral zone. Bring it in. He's gonna shoot, and it goes wide from the goal. 8 minutes, 13 seconds left of the third period. We are tied 3-3. Sloan's gonna get a shot on. Shea for a shot that goes wide. Coming back to Shea. Shea's gonna keep it in, sending it across to the boards over there. And they're gonna send it deep, and it's gonna be an icing call. That brings us down to the left of White. Let's go, Black! Let's go, Watertown Lakers! Grayson sending it back into the neutral zone here. Cross to Alyssa. Alyssa's going to send it up into our neutral zone again. Kira's trying to get a hold of it. We'll bring it across into our offensive zone. They're going to try to fire it off, and it's going to go wide of Patricia. Alyssa getting in the way. They're not able to make that shot. Alyssa's going to get it on her stick. She's going to bring it in. Alyssa saved by the goalie. .645 left of the third period. 3-3. White has 19 shots on goal. Black has 24 shots on goal. Back into the neutral zone. Keegan's going to get it on her stick. It's gonna get poked away. Emma's gonna pick it up and she's gonna bring it in. Emma's gonna take a shot and that's gonna go right into the glove of white. McKenna for a shot and then pad save. Keegan gonna bring it back in neutral zone and regroup. White takes control. McKenna pokes it away. Emma's gonna pick it up. Send it over to McKenna. McKenna's gonna try to make a shot in. They're gonna get it covered. All right. Face off to the left of White's goalie. Rolling for the face off. Alyssa's gonna try to shoot it. It's gonna hit the foot of a White player. It slides past Shea. Alyssa's gonna beat them to the puck. Alyssa's gonna fight over it. Sloan's gonna pick it up, bring it around the back of the net. Bring it around into the neutral zone and take it into the offensive zone. He's going to try to center it and not quite able to pick it up. Now it's going to get sent deep by Alyssa. Hadley get it poked away from White. White going to review it. Back into our neutral zone. So Alyssa's going to pick it up. Send it back into the neutral zone. Hadley's going to send it across into our offensive zone. Their goalie's going to poke it over to their player. Graceland's going to get it on her stick, send it up. Lily's going to get control of it. Graceland's going to now get control of it and hang on to it, sending it back to Kira. Kira is going to try to shoot it, and Graceland's going to shoot again. The pad save. Graceland shoots again, and it goes wide. Back around. Lily's going to pick it up, step up, sending it over to Hadley. Graceland's going to fire it right into the glove. 4 minutes, 32 seconds left of the third period, 3-3. White, 19 shots on goal. Black, 29 shots on goal. All right, boys, you guys are migrating over this way. Lane's head is in the way. Graceland centers it. Not quite able to get it to Kira. Sorry, I got to move because Lane's head is in the way. Back into the neutral zone. I'm sorry. I don't know yet. Probably. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left of the third period, 3-3. Let's go, guys. Let's go, Watertown Lakers! Alyssa bringing it around the back of the net. I'm going to bring it up along the board, sending it up to Piper. Piper getting it into the neutral zone. Emma going to get it on her stick and bring it into our zone. McKenna's going to pick it up. Looking for a place to send it. Alyssa keeping it down deep. Goes back to Emma. Emma's going to try to get a hold of it. Piper is not going to have it on her stick. Sending it over to McKenna. Back to Shea. Shea's going to shoot it up. Hits the foot of the White player. Shea across to McKenna. McKenna's going to get it. She's going to take it in. Send it back to Shea. Shay's going to shoot. It's going to go wide. Emma gets it right on the goalie stick. That's going to be an icing call. That brings it back to the left of the goalie. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left of the third period. Force 3-3. Graceland shoots. It goes wide behind the net. Lily sending it around. Kira's going to get it on her stick. Not quite able to make it. Keegan getting control of it in the neutral zone. Sending it up to Kira. Getting it in. And that's a puck out of play. Watertown! The more thumbs up I get, the louder I'll get. Hint, hint. Oh, Graceland shot that right into the chest of the goalie. All right, Sloan with the face-off. Over to Kira. Back to Lily. Lily's going to shoot. It's going to bounce off the stick. Sloan's going to try to fire it in. Graceland's getting in the way. Not quite able to get it there. White's going to get control of it and send it down for an icing call. That brings us down to the right to the left. All right. We got Emma, Piper, McKenna on forward. Shay and Olson D. Piper going in head first. Alyssa control of the net. So McKenna saved by the D. Not quite able to get it there. Alyssa's going to step up. Back into the neutral zone. McKenna sending it up into the neutral zone again. Emma getting control of it. Duke out White. Sending it up high. Back in and around the net. Shay going to take control. Sending it back to Graceland. Graceland going to bring it in. Sending it over to McKenna. McKenna is going to fight for it on the boards. To it. Shay keeping it in. McKenna's going to shoot. It goes to the right of the goalies. $20 left of the game. And goal! Emma Schleissner, I believe, is the goal. 60. Emma Schleissner. Kristen Webb. 16 seconds left of the game. The score is 3-4. Whew. And we have a timeout. Watertown Lakers! Makes me so mad. They're both Lakers. Say them both. We're both Lakers. No, she said Watertown. I said Lakers. I wasn't going to hurt you. Pretty colors. 16 seconds. 16 seconds left of the third period. The score is 3-4. Watertown Lakers in the lead. Grace, oh, back up, please. Sloan with the face off. Sending that wide. Gonna hold that in. That brings you around the back of the net. We're gonna stay hold control of it. And that's a win for the Watertown Lakers. W for the Watertown Lakers. The end of that game, we have 20 shots. White had 20 shots on, and the Watertown Lakers had 33 shots on. The score was 3-4. Watertown Lakers for the win. We will see. I will let you guys know what time we play tomorrow.